Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Thanks for checking back in. This is Dan, the No Comfort Zone guy. You're in the No Comfort Zone, and here's your reality check. What if you were put on this planet to actually help somebody else out? Think about that for a minute. What if you really were put on this planet to help somebody else out? It kind of changes the perspective of why we might be here. And I know from my own personal self-loathing, very selfish, very egotistical point of view, that for a long time I focused on just myself and how bad my life was. And again, because I put myself in there, I got to make sure that you out there understand that. I'm not saying that I'm a victim because of what's been done to me. I made the dumbest decisions for the wrong reasons at the wrong time for the wrong reasons and wound up in a big pile of badness that I had to deal with. But I'm asking, what is your reason for being here? And if you are here, if you just believe that for a minute, and why you're here on this planet, why are you here, and what is the vehicle that you're going to use to help other people? And to me, it's becoming more and more simple. The more and more people that I connect with, and the more people that I meet face to face, I'm starting to realize that your life story, what's true for you, your experiences, those lessons learned might be the solution for somebody else. And that's why I've said it time and time again that you need to do better in your own life so that you can become the hero version of yourself to help somebody else out. So those problems that are being thrown your way, like we talked about in the last podcast, problem solving, whatever problem it might be a sales goal, it might be getting in that relationship. It might be getting yourself out of a really bad situation that you're in. But whatever your target, your objective, your goal, your problem to solve is, the way in which you go about doing it, it might be the answer to somebody else's problem. Hopefully I'm connecting with you on a really good level here. But then you have to ask yourself, well, what does that mean? How can I transfer that information, that energy? How can I get that so that I can actually my message can be given to somebody else that can help them? It might be something as so simple as doing your job really well. It might be something so simple as being the best father you can be. It might be something so simple as to be the most passionate spouse you can be for your spouse. And the reason you do it, you just might be helping that other person. This is on a really weird anti-selfless, level. But when you start to look at the no comfort zone, a comfort zone is for you to be safe and secure, to be happy and joyous. The no comfort zone is to make sure that other people around you are happy, are joyous. They're living in their, light. But what's great about the no comfort zone and the mindset and the people that I attract, the great part about that is that's your purpose. Your purpose is to help people find their happiness. Your purpose is to help other people acknowledge that, they've got some problems in their life and you're there to help them along the way. And I really think that if we did more of that, the world would be a better place, don't you? And just by listening to this podcast, it's Friday night. It's about 5:45. driving to go pick up my main man, Max. So I've got 3 hours in the ride to go get him, so I thought it would be a good chance for me to talk to you and connect with you on this podcast and just ask yourself, what are you doing this Friday night? Are you going to go out and do what you normally do? Are you going to be doing nothing? Are you unwinding after the weekend? What could you do tonight? What action could you take to get outside of your comfort zone and connect with somebody tonight? Could it be a phone call to an old friend? Could it be going and having a glass of wine with somebody you haven't seen in a while? Going and meeting somebody new? Going to a place where you don't know anyone. You just know it's a safe place, it's a fun place, and you're going to go there and try to meet somebody and connect. That would be great if you could do that. Start your weekend off that way. Monday morning comes around. What did you do this weekend? I did this. I got out of my comfort zone and I did this. I listened to Dan's podcast and I was thinking to myself, I want to have a better weekend than I normally do. And I want to do something fun-filled and very exciting and something that I haven't done yet. I want to do something new. I went to a college class and took up a new language. I decided to go somewhere and meet somebody that I didn't know before and just put myself out there a little bit. Again, all safety is concerned, right? That's really important. Everybody understands that. I really want you to be safe. But you know you're going to have to risk a little bit more too. There is some reward in taking risk. You just have to do the outcome. You have to decide, is the reward worth the risk? Most of my life, I would risk everything for a very stupid reward. A fast relationship, some quick money, a quick good time, fast friends, all those things. And it mounted up to nothing. But when you risk a little bit more with intention, on purpose, it's kind of fun. Your life starts to take shape. And what I want to share with you is just that, is that when your life starts to take shape and you start to define what your purpose is and you meet people that you can actually help, your purpose seems to grow. You have more fulfillment in your life. And without trying to sound like this is a meditation podcast, my intention for this podcast has always been in your face, get out of your comfort zone, live on purpose, quit playing it safe, quit being a victim, quit crying like a little bitch, and start living your damn life. That's the intention of the podcast. But every now and again, and I meet some of the people that listen to my podcast, met one of them tonight, and I realized, there's a lot of different types of people that listen to it. Do I think that this podcast was going to be going to a very lovely 24, I think you're 24-year-old young lady that I see on a regular basis, who's just a great human being, who's a very powerful woman in business, who I don't know what their plans are for the weekend or what they're going to do, but I realize that I'm not talking to the ex-military or college athlete or the business sales guy who's at the top of the food chain in their organization and wants to get to the next level. I'm talking to a whole bunch of different people, and I want you to understand is that maybe your story is the reason. Maybe your story is what somebody needs to be the reason to help them live their life a little bit more. And you can't do that by hoping, wanting, wishing, and waiting. You have to put yourself out there, and you're going to have to get engaged. So this weekend, go out and engage in society and see what you can do to make life just a little bit better for the person that you're with, for the person that you're going to meet, or for the person that you want to become. Make life better for yourself by living it. So, hey, it's Friday night. My hope is this. You get outside of your comfort zone and live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
5.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.